spirits, mediums, and things that go bump in the night. I'm really happy that you're here today because today I'm going to show you the very first primary steps to being able to develop your own spiritual abilities. And with me is my co-host, Tony.
Hi. Thank you, Gloria. This is fun.
Oh, most definitely. There are a lot of mediums out there that
And not so good mediums.
and not so good mediums that try to promote, sometimes that they're the only ones that do the things that they do, but the truth is we're all born with this ability. And the really neat thing is that you can develop your ability to be able to connect with spirit. And if you don't want to connect with spirit, how about what I'm going to teach you to do today is you're going to be able to use that. I mean, if you use the techniques that I'm going to show you, Tony.
Because I do want to learn. I really do want to learn.
Oh, most definitely. And it's easy.
Yeah, well, see, this is what I want to know.
It only takes 21 seconds a day. That's not even 1 minute. Not even 1 minute. So people tell me, gee, I would love to be able to do what you do, but I'm really scared of making the connection with spirit. But what if what I'm going to show them has nothing to do whatsoever about seeing spirits or
But why would you be afraid to make a connection with spirit?
the movies? The movies.
Well, then if they're that, afraid and gullible.
Yeah, well, it's I don't know if it's the mystique of it or if they're grief or whatever. But what if they could use what I'm going to teach to develop their intuitive abilities so that way they know what stocks to play. Or, they know who to talk to be able to get a job. Or they feel, or they're able to feel or sense, okay, is this person a good person? Are they stabbing me in the back or whatever? It's like, this is what I'm going to show.
But that takes a lot of trust.
It takes trust in your abilities and your trust in your group, and the group being angels, guides, or whatever.
All right.
Okay. And you acquire that trust just like you acquire trust with a friend.
Right.
By what they do. They put their money where their mouth is. And this is what I require of my angels. I mean, people laugh at me when I say sometimes I fired, some of my guides or my angels, but if they're not doing the work that I'm asking them to do, well, why not ask for somebody that will do what you want, right?
True.
And it has nothing to do with ego. It has to do with what I need or what I require as a medium. Sounds kind of crazy, but...
But, no, it does make sense. It does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what we're going to talk about today is really, really important, and it has to do with the aura. Now, do you know what an aura is?
Isn't that when there's like a colorful...
Yeah.
around you, a colorful, like, glow or...
Yeah.
I can't see that.
You know what?
I have read more stuff on that, and I go, I can't see it.
I'll tell you a secret. I can't see it either. I really can't. I feel it, though. It's the same thing like everybody can draw a stick figure, right?
Right.
Okay, but not everybody's a Michelangelo.
True.
We all have certain talents or abilities that we can build up more than the other.
Okay.
So it's not really necessary that you see the aura, but that you feel the aura.
Okay.
Okay? Now, and that you're aware of the aura's importance in your life. Now, okay?
I want to know that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the aura, okay, scientists know it as an electromagnetic field of energy.
Okay.
Okay, now the funny thing about the scientists and stuff, nobody ever believed any of it, okay, until finally the Russians came up with it using Kirlian photography. That's where they were able to cut a leaf,
Yeah.
and then they were able to find or see, the leaf that was cut off.
All
That
right.
They could see that imprint of where the leaf was cut off. Okay, Kirlian. That's a little bit different than aura cameras.
Okay.
Okay,
All
where you're
right.
seeing the aura pictures.
Mhm.
Now, I brought in some pictures
Okay.
of aura pictures actually, okay, of me, and I don't know
Well, let me
how
hold it
can
up
we
for
do this.
you. I'll hold it up and you point.
Okay, now the top three pictures are of me alone. Now I'm the little tiny head right here. Okay, now these three pictures here, I was a featured medium at a huge Mediums Day fair 3 different years. And I wanted to do an experiment. I wanted to see what my aura would look like after I had done a whole day's worth of readings.
Okay.
Okay, so this very first picture here, you can see how dark it is. Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when I'm reading for someone, my aura,
Mhm.
okay, reaches out
Mhm.
and kind of blends in with your aura.
Okay.
Okay, and then it relates back to me by way of people
Mhm.
that I recognize or that I know,
Mhm.
stories that I've read,
All right.
names that I know, things that have happened.
Mhm.
It triggers those memories within my brain,
All right.
okay? Because the aura surrounds not only your physical body,
Mhm.
every single cell,
All right.
okay? Now that day, this picture right here, where it's really dark,
Mhm.
I read maybe 26, 28 people.
All right.
Every one I talked to. They were all mothers and daughters.
Mhm.
There was only one son out of the whole group.
Okay.
They had all been raped.
Wow. All right.
They'd all gone through, there'd been incest, rape, they'd gone through addiction issues. I took it all on. That's why my auric field is so dark.
Okay.
Now, aura pictures are pretty pricey. This is like $25
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
pop, okay? And that was about 5, 6 years ago. Now, the aura here, the darkness in this picture, if it hadn't been so pricey, I probably would have wanted to take my picture in a couple hours to see how long this lasts,
Mhm.
okay? But I didn't do that. The following year, this picture here, now this time I wanted to see what my true spiritual health looked like. So this time I plunked the money down on the
Right.
table, sat in front of the camera. You're talking 6 seconds. Okay? So, but while I'm sitting there, I wanted to do another experiment. And it was this. See, in every picture I've ever been in, you can always see these lights that are around me. So I've kind of suspected,
Right.
okay, what they were. But while I'm sitting here, in my head, in those 6 seconds, I'm asking my group, all right, angels, guides, show me yourself. Show me yourself on the camera.
Mhm.
And within 6 seconds, this lit up, the very top part right here.
Wow.
Okay? Not only did this light up, but so did my throat chakra and my heart chakra.
Okay.
6 seconds had that impact. A whole day had in this impact.
Right.
Now, the reason why I bring that up is your auric field contains all your emotions,
Mhm.
your rage, your hate, your anger,
Wow.
your suppressed emotions, and it blabs on you.
What do you mean?
Oh, it is a great blabber. It tells on you. It tells,
who?
to whoever's around, but they don't know they're picking it up.
Oh, I've
See?
done that.
Yeah. Did you ever walk in, you see somebody, and you get kind of and you're just drawn to them,
Yep.
and you find, oh, wow, we have so many things in common, okay, and you don't know why, okay? It's the auric field. It's electromagnetic, so it will draw like to like.
Okay. All right.
Okay, it'll draw
Yeah.
you like to like. But what it also does, and this is the fun thing, okay, that field of energy will blab on you in the sense of if you're cheating around or you're messing around on your spouse or your loved one, right?
Mhm.
Okay. You're going to feel that other person's energy on their field.
Oh. Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do.
Now, people that know me know how many times I've been married, and you don't need to know that.
No.
But just know that one of my exes, thought it'd be really cute, right?
Uh-huh.
To tell his girlfriend, okay, what I did for a living. And so she came to see me without my knowing. Okay, so she's sitting there, and at the time I would hold somebody's hand, I would get their energy. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm getting pictures of Yahoo in my head, right? And I'm looking at her, and I'm going, do you know my husband? And she's going, why would you say that for? And I said, oh, probably because I feel them all over your body.
Well, okay.
So that's when I first learned, okay, what was going on.
I've had that feeling.
You see what I mean?
I've had that feeling with a friend of mine.
Yeah, you know it.
I know.
Okay, and in your mind you're thinking, where is this coming from? Where am I seeing this? Where are the signs? But it's from that auric field.
But that person will say, oh, no, of course not.
Of course they won't. I mean, of course that they'll
Yeah,
say
they'll go and
exactly
deny
that.
it.
Oh yeah, of course they will. Okay, you don't think he did?
But you know.
You know beyond a shadow, and I'm not talking about somebody that's paranoid
No,
or
no,
somebody
no.
that's, that's always jealous. I'm talking about, you know.
Right.
You don't know how you know or why you know.
You just know.
You just know. Just like walking into someone's home for the first time. Okay, nice house.
Right.
You're looking around, you're going, I got to get out of here. I don't want to be in this house. I don't know
Oh,
why.
I've done that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you find out afterwards either something really bad took place or something not so good is taking place in the house.
Yeah.
In the house. Okay. And you know how they say women's intuition? I think because women are more open to being able to feel or pick up on the sensations, where men are more active. They act, they do. The women, I feel, I receive.
I had a friend, and she was going out with this guy. He cheated on her. She walked in.
Yeah.
She caught them. And he looked her right in the eye and said, I'm not cheating. I don't know what you saw. It could make a woman who wasn't.
Crazy.
Well, if you're not so secure with yourself, you'd be a little crazy.
Yeah. And you know beyond a shadow of doubt something's going on, and it drives you crazy. How many women out there, live with this or feelings inside?
Right.
What's wrong? What's going on here? I don't know what it is. It's that blabby auric field.
Okay.
Okay. Now the other thing.
That does make sense.
It does. And see, people will say, oh, this is crazy or whatever. But I probably should say that when you go in and you sit in front of the camera, there's a metal plate in front of you, and it looks like a hand. Okay, and it has these little bumps in it that are attached to wires that go to a computer, and the computer takes the energy and it changes it into color.
All right.
And health issues are first show up on this field of energy.
Oh, really?
I mean, on this camera. So if you'll lift it up, we won't say who this person is, but
Right.
but we will say that he's an X.
Okay.
Anyways, what you'll see here, you'll see his head that's mostly blurted blue. Okay, but right over here, his neck, the chest area, about a month after this picture was taken, he had a major heart attack.
Wow. Now, see, I would look at that and I would go, okay, it's darker blue.
Yeah. See, I don't know what the colors mean. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not interested in that. I was just interested in the natural laws that apply to the aura.
Right.
Okay. Now, the other thing is everybody's aura is unique to themselves. Okay, because they carry their own experiences in here. Now, let's say someone was really hurt as a child.
Okay.
And let's say some really bad things occurred. And they suppress that rage. So, oh, I've dealt with it. I've heard all sorts of stories like that. Oh, I've dealt with it. I've forgiven that person, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, that field is electromagnetic. It surrounds every single cell. Now, you hold on to suppressed rage,
Oh, yeah.
okay, whether in the liver, which, by the way, the liver is the organ that holds on to bile, gall. You know, you gall me. That used to be an old term about you really enrage me. The liver is the center of hate.
Huh.
That's what it cleans out of your system, okay? And different other organs, okay. So you're holding on to that suppressed rage to the point where it never happened, never happened, never happened. But suppressed rage has the same vibrational frequency as cancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Suppressed rage has a low, heavy, dense vibration, and if you hold that around cells long enough, it's going to activate whatever illness needs to come up, so it's right in your face. So it's not like the body is a betrayer.
No.
Your body is telling you, you need to look in this area because you're holding on to stuff that needs to be healed.
But I don't think when you say you forgive someone,
Right.
I don't forgive someone who's hurt me.
I don't either.
I
let
don't.
It, no, but see, that's the thing. You have to, most people, sometimes, how to forgive the unforgivable.
Well, yeah.
How to forgive the unforgivable.
You don't.
You really, because that would suggest you have to come up with a big, huge excuse to explain away why they did what they did.
Right.
And some things that they've done totally are unforgivable.
It's like making excuses for the wrong.
Right. Exactly.
And I can't do that.
You know, I have heard clients coming to me where they talk about having been abused, where incest took place. Oftentimes, the one that was not part of the abuse, like let's say mom, okay, when it was brought up to mom what took place, or the female figure, oftentimes that person said, well, if they did that, you must have asked them for it.
I've heard, yeah.
Okay? What does that do on the psyche of the individual that's hearing it? Not only were they betrayed by the person in their family that should have protected them, now they're hearing from the female half that you're responsible for what that person did. That's a double betrayal.
Right.
So, of course, that rage is going to really go within. Okay. No coincidence, a lot of women and some men who have been abused come down with major issues in the second chakra area, which is, you know, from here to here.
Okay.
Okay. No coincidence. Why? Because of the auric field. It contains that rage. Rage is an emotion that has been measured by scientists. By scientists. So I'm not saying anything that's woo-woo.
No.
I'm saying rage has been measured. Okay? And you hold on to that, it will manifest. So what I'm going to teach today, through you, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Would you like that? First of
Feel
all,
honored.
I'm going to show you how anybody out there in our audience, okay, can do the exact same things. I'm going to show them how to feel the aura.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to put this down.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we have what's called chakras. Okay? We have major chakras like the top of your head, the crown, the third eye,
All right.
your throat chakra where you speak your truth or you
Okay.
speak little lies. How many little lies have we all said? I've told my share of little lies.
Okay.
Then we have the higher heart. That's not new. It has been activated. The heart chakra, the solar plexus.
Okay.
This is your power. This is your power source, and your power source is connected with your heart. And then you have your second chakra area right here. center of creativity,
All right.
and your base chakra, which is at the base of your spine,
Okay.
that's the life, your life energy. Okay? Now, chakras open, they close. They feel energy, they close down. You know, they absorb. They absorb other people's energies.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. God bless you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're absorbing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you also have chakras in your hands, in your feet, and different other places in your body.
All right.
Okay? Now, in order to feel the aura, we have to activate what we call the creative people, hairdressers, masseuses, people dealing with healing, art and all that sort of stuff, have very well developed chakras in their hands. All right? Now, in order to feel the aura, you have to activate this.
All right.
All right? And the way that you activate it or open it up is by putting your thoughts from here to here. Now, how do you do that? Rub your hands. So when you're rubbing your hands, let's say on material, okay? When you're rubbing it, you're feeling two things. First of all, you're feeling the material, correct?
Right.
You're also feeling the friction.
Yeah.
Aha, got those people there that says, oh, you're feeling the rubbing. Yeah, simply because you're feeling the friction from feeling the material and the friction, your mind is now on your hands
Right.
because you feel. Because remember that word, because you feel. Now, you're going to be right now the receiver.
Okay.
Okay, the receiver's hands are always up. Okay, like this, but not a little looser. Okay, relax. Now, I'm the sender, and we're going to switch off, okay?
All right.
So the person is reading with their fingertips. Now, you're putting the fingertips over your wrists.
Okay.
Now, I'm already feeling from you. It feels like tingles, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm just very slowly going to be moving my hand over your hands, like this, my fingertips. Now, you notice it's getting a little blotchy over here? Okay. And I can really feel, some people will feel chills, some people will feel tingles, some people will feel
I feel tingle.
heat. Now, the minute the receiver feels, which you just did, go right back to the center. All right, now to show you it has nothing to do with the friction, you begin to pull up. Can you feel that?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that pulling sensation there it's like cords, or you almost feel like you just want to lift up. Now the sender here, okay, they can tap the air just a little bit like this so that they can feel the cords too. And then you begin to lift up even more. Okay, can you still feel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's happening is that area between my hand and your hand is your aura.
Oh, really?
That's what you're feeling. That field of energy, that tingle sensation, this right here is the aura.
Wow. All right.
Okay. Now, to do it to me, okay, we clear the field. Okay.
All right.
And now I'm going to be the receiver.
Okay.
Now remember,
All right.
we're showing the audience how they can do this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going like this, and now my hands are up.
Okay.
Okay. Now put your fingertips over my wrist, a little lower, I mean, there you go. All right.
Okay.
To the wrist. Now just keep it there for a second. Okay, until you start feeling tingles in your fingertip.
I feel more on that side.
That's okay. Now very slowly, you're moving your hands sideways over my hands. And you're going to be going all the way down to my fingertips.
All right.
But you want to focus your attention on the hands. Now remember, you're moving all the way down.
I can feel my fingertips.
Okay.
Kind of tingly.
Right. But this is about me feeling.
Oh.
Okay. And which I do. So the minute I do, okay, you go to the center. The minute the receiver receives, stop for a second. Now remember, this is the point where we're making sure there's no friction.
Okay.
Now you begin to pull up. Keep going up.
Okay.
Keep going. Can you feel the cords? Tap the air a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, now keep going up
Yeah,
high.
I can.
Now keep going up as high as you can until you don't feel it anymore.
Okay. Boy, my left hand tingling tip.
Okay, just keep going up.
Okay.
Because what you're doing is you're seeing how high my field of energy is.
Wow.
Okay, well, there's a little bit of a joke here because my field of energy goes way up.
I'm sure it does.
Okay, and it does only because of the work I do, not because of who I am.
All right.
Okay, so usually what I tell people, it'd be a lot easier for me to go down than it would be for you to try to have to go up.
Right.
Okay, it's not about the ego, it's just about the work.
All right.
Okay, so this physical body is a mechanism.
Okay.
Okay, and I would have to go out in order to be able to connect with Source, with spirits. But I'm here today, okay, to show the audience that they can do the same thing. You can do what I just did.
Yeah,
what
I felt
Tony
it.
just did, right.
I felt it. I mean, it's kind of like a tingling right in your fingertips, and when you go up, you feel a gravity pulling you down, but you're going up.
Exactly.
That's what I felt.
Exactly. Now, another kind of interesting thing that happens is some people have said, oh, my hand got really cold. What that means is Spirit took that opportunity, okay, while the hands are like this, to use your energy and the sender's energy
Right.
to come in and touch the person.
Okay.
And the reason why they're feeling cold is because their energy has been displaced. Now, what I mean by that is this. Okay. Now, have you ever walked into a room, okay, and all of a sudden you get this goosebumpy feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then all of a sudden people maybe talk you, or you get a memory of somebody that's crossed, or somebody brings up somebody that's died. Okay, and wow, how coincidental. Okay, the thing is, it takes energy to manifest a phenomenon.
True.
A thought, a feeling,
Yeah.
a touch. You ever have that thing where you feel like you can't get a hair out of your face?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Or a smell.
Oh, I've been having that a lot lately. No, really. I smell carnations.
Okay. Sorry. So anyway, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Anyways, all right, so it's like usually I have to go looking in the refrigerator to make sure something hasn't spoiled.
Okay.
So anyways, so you're getting that. That's a phenomenon, okay? Those
Right.
things are phenomenons of spirit.
All right.
It takes energy for them to manifest that. And what is heat?
Well,
Heat is energy.
right.
Okay, so when they step into your field of energy, your aura,
Yeah.
okay, it causes your cells to be displaced, vibrates faster, because they're vibrating on a higher rate than we are.
Yeah.
That throws off heat, and then they can transmute or